Hello, in this episode Luke overthinks the Time of the Daleks 7th and 9th Doctor expansion. This is an unboxing video basically. So you may remember that I reviewed the Time of the Daleks base game, link up in the top corner if you want to see my review of that. And we now have the first of 4 expansions. 2 of them are out as far as I'm aware at this point. And will be 4 eventually. I've got the 7th and 9th Doctor one. So we're now up to 1, 4, 7, 9, 11 and 12. If you've got the 5th and 10th Doctor box, you obviously add those in as well. I'm intrigued as to know what's going to be in this box. I won't waffle on too much before I unwrap it, but just trying to figure out who the 12 characters are going to be. Somebody did tell me who the 7th Doctor ones are, because we've got 12 new characters, 2 of those are Doctors, which means 10 are companions, and the 7th Doctor only had 2 companions, so they've had to sort of slightly cheat there. I'm assuming with the 9th Doctor we're going to have Rose and Mickey and Jack. Probably Jackie and Adam, but I don't know, we'll see. And then with the location tiles, that's interesting because the one that they've spoiled on the back is Satellite 5 and Platform 1, which are the only 2 non-Earth locations that I can think of for the 9th Doctor. Whereas the 7th Doctor had loads. Lacertia, whatever the Chimeron planet is, Svartos, Terra Alpha, Seganax, the planet of the Cheetah People. So whether we get more 7th Doctor planets, I don't know. Let's find out. And we've also got 8 new dilemmas. So I'm guessing, well actually no, it's got it on here, we're going to get things like Hemivores, we're going to get things like Slitheen, that is my assumption. And also intriguing is the base colour of these characters. It would look like that yellow is the same as the one we've got in the base game, but one hopes it's different. Because otherwise if you're trying to play this with 6 people and 2 people are yellow, it's not really going to work. So anyway, this came courtesy of the Games Den here in Leamington Spa. Thoroughly recommend them if you want to pick up games and not give your money to Amazon. Here we go. What do we have? We have our timey-wimey cards. So let's start with these first. So we've got things like the Doctor's leather jacket, which is better if you're the 9th Doctor using that. You can regenerate with a self-sacrifice heart, the TARDIS, sonic cell phone, the Doctor's umbrella, the Hand of Omega, Ace's bat, Nitro 9, Lost and Found, and Excalibur. So actually I think there's were 6 7th Doctor ones and 4 9th Doctor ones there, so that'll be fun adding those into the game. Yes, so I was the picture on the back of the box has got the yellow from here, but actually in the box you get purple and orange for your Doctors and TARDISes, so that's great. You'll be able to distinguish those. And we've got our 9th and 7th Doctor figures in here. Those look pretty cool. You've got a 9th Doctor crossing his arms holding a sonic screwdriver, and the 7th Doctor leaning nonchalantly on his umbrella. I think that quite well sums them up. What have we got here? We've got our extra dilemmas, so that's great. Each Doctor got a Dalek story, so it makes sense that Parting the Ways and Remembrance of the Daleks are the new Time Anomaly cards. And then we get... now this is interesting. So the base game, these TARDIS consoles are pretty much paper. They're probably slightly thicker paper. In this expansion, we've actually got a thick, proper board for these TARDISes, which is great, but it now makes me think that I want replacement TARDIS consoles for the base game. But there we go, yes, typical Sylvester pose. I think that's probably circa Greyish Show. And there's Eccleston, typical Eccleston face. Let's have a look at our location, shall we? Oh, right, okay. So, although we've got Earth in the base game, we're also now being given Cardiff Future, which allows you to get Captain Jack, and London Present. Okay, fair enough. So we get some Earth locations. Platform 1 and Satellite 5, and then, here we go. So for the 7th Doctor, we are putting Paradise Towers and the Psychic Circus on the same tile, so although they're different planets, I mean, we don't know where Paradise Towers, that could be even on Earth. And then they've put Svartos and Terra Alpha on the same card. They've put Carberry and Gabriel Chase, so that's Battlefield and Ghost Light. And then they've put the Vault Utah and England in 1941 from Sylvester. So that's how they've given 3 for each. It's a bit of a cheat, really, but fair enough. Some Doctors have more planets than others. And Sylvester has loads, and Eccleston doesn't have really any. So let's see, what dilemmas have we got? We've got a Dalek, we've got Are You My Mummy, we've got the Editor, and Cassandra. So those are our 9th Doctor ones, and then we have A Hemovore, we have the Destroyer from Battlefield, the Gods of Ragnarok, and the Candyman. Series 24, sadly only represented by Paradise Towers and Svartos. Nothing from Time in the Rani, which makes me very sad, but very unsurprised about that. So all that remains is to find out who the characters in the box are going to be. We've got who you'd expect. We've got Mel. Ooh, Pete. We get Jackie and Pete and Mickey and Adam and Rose and the Ninth Doctor there and the face of Bo. Blimey, right. So, and then as I was told by a friend, as well, along with the Seventh Doctor, you have Ace and Mel, as you'd expect, and then Bambera and Anselin from Battlefield, which is a bit odd. But hey, it does give you another unit character which fits in with the unit companions from the base game, so I guess that works. And then he's linked to her because they bizarrely fall in love in that particular story. But yes, I'm somewhat surprised by this lineup because we have the face of Bo, but we don't have Jack, which presumably means he's going to turn up in the 10th Doctor box. But those of you with the 10th Doctor box can probably tell me that that's exactly what the case is. So we get the whole Tyler family, we get Mickey, we get Adam, the companion who couldn't, as it were, and the face of Bo. And it'll be interesting to kind of figure out what all of their different things are. Obviously, with the 9th Doctor, you can easily pick up Rose, and with the 7th, you can pick up Ace. Because clearly Mel doesn't really count for much. And then what do we have in here? We have we literally have just a double-sided addition to the rules. So yes, this basically explains how this works with the base game. Is self-explanatory. You don't really need this at all. And there's a little story on the back where Rose and the 9th Doctor meet the 7th Doctor and Ace, which is entirely contrived. But hey, that's fine. So yeah, so that's the box. A great addition to the game. As I said in my review of the base game, this is really well themed, and the test of the game as an Ultimate Doctor Who game will be the expansions. And if they're all this varied and detailed, then it will be a comprehensive game. Whether you can play with more than 6 players, it would probably get quite mental with that many people. I don't know, but I mean, you can basically now play anywhere between a 2 and a 6 player game with all these Doctors. Anyway, so that's me unboxing this expansion. Really looking forward to playing this when I've got some more people to join in. It's not going to make much difference to the playability of the game. It's just going to add more variety to the things that may or may not turn up. So this is very much about the theme of it, which is Doctor Who, which I'm obviously a massive fan of. So I'm very happy already. Please do check out my other videos, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. There'll be a playlist around here somewhere for you to click on, and you can also head over to my Patreon if you feel like supporting me in that way. One of the benefits of that, if you support me for $3 a month, is that you get to see new videos a week earlier than everybody else. So do think about doing that.